Hey, how you doing? This is part, 10 or 11 of our trip to DC, to the rally there. Filmed a whole bunch of stuff. The people that were there for the rally were really good people. Really good. You could see it in their face, their actions, all they were the ones that went for the rally. The Trump supporters, the salt of the earth. Okay? Now, mixed in among them that came in, wolves. I'll use the term wolves. There was wolves there. You could spot them different places. You just knew it. And those are the ones that did the dastardly stuff. I'll say storming the castle. And I've seen the footage. There was enough people there with their phones that filmed stuff. The woman that was shot and murdered, I use the term murdered because she was shot. Now, it was just the Capitol Police. There was no federal stuff there. It was the Capitol Police that were there, which is different. They were offered by Trump administration assistance days ahead of time. They rejected it. So the Capitol Police, now the woman that was shot in the neck, I saw the footage of what was done. Capitol Police on one side of a barricaded door, bunch of stuff up against the door. And he is on the safe side where the barricaded stuff is. And he's choosing a target through the glass of that door. With that little phone. And you see, with his right hand, he's got the pistol extended, and he is finding a target, and he's shooting through the glass, and he misses, and he's shooting through the glass. Now, a unique thing from his position, from where he was, he could see the woman. He could see right behind her is the police. Capitol Police, Temple Police, depends on what you want to call them. They were there. She was with those. She's a military woman. She was with the armed soldiers, if you will. She was with those, with them, not against them. She was with them. They were right next to her, right behind her, several, 3, 4 that I could tell at least. And the guy inside the glass chose his target. Now, a lot of the people were wearing, vests and stuff. He didn't aim for the vest. He shot her in the neck. He shot her in the neck. It's murder. Flat out murder. He was on the safe side. He was not being threatened by nothing. Nothing. He wasn't being threatened by anything. Okay, and then the other thing, when all of these breached the guards and all of the stuff, and they came pouring in, when it was the Trump supporters that came in on the scene, because there was 3 or 4 vans, like little minibuses that would hold like 30 people, 3 or 4 minibuses that showed up. They came up, again, filmed by somebody with their little phone camera that showed up. They were being escorted in, right to the Capitol. Antifa. Okay. They were escorted in there, but then the Trump supporters that were coming, somebody filmed also with their little camera, where the Capitol Police, they got their clothes on, they got their uniforms on. Capitol Police go and open the gate, move the barricades away. There was 4 or 5 of the guys standing there that opened the gate and let them in. And another person that was maybe 30 or 40 feet back across an open space. So you see the guy with the little phone, he's behind this guy that is going like this, going, come on in, come on in, come on in. And he's calling to the Trump supporters to come through the gate. This whole thing, this DC thing that took place where where they stormed the castle, it was a setup. It was orchestrated. It was planned by Republican, by Democrat, by the swamp. Don't be fooled. Don't be spoofed by what the media, the 10 horns of the beast, top 10 news media outlets that control what people see on the news. Don't be fooled by what they say. Don't be fooled by it. This whole DC thing was a setup. As far as what the stuff that went sideways, it was orchestrated, it was mapped out, it was planned. What can I say? You know, wolves turned in among that did nasty stuff. Yeah, there was stuff tore up, but it wasn't by the Trump people. It was by others. Okay? I filmed amongst them, walked amongst them, watched them very closely. It's just, I also saw amongst them, and I go and I see and go, there's a different spirit about that guy. That one's got a different flavor. There's an aroma coming off of that person. And you know it. You've been there. You know exactly what I'm saying. You get an inward witness of something sideways. Spirit helper, he tells off on those around. It's what he does really good. There's a lot of stuff he does really good. This is a time where you, me, all of us really need to be tuned in to the help that is provided to us through the Holy Spirit. Spirit helper. I call him Spirit helper. The Holy Spirit. I don't want somebody to call me and then my name. the Paul, the Benjamin, no. Spirit helper. That's who he is. So the stuff in DC, don't be duped by it. And for those that think that this whole thing is dead, or that Trump's presidency is dead, or that he's dead, no, think again. Think again. Well, we could be in for a wild ride, or maybe not real wild. We'll see. Be safe. Enjoy the journey.